I'm Jim Pignato, and I'm the director of the musical theater at Palatka High School. In 1989, we had a wonderful drama teacher named Sarah Monday who wanted to begin doing musicals, but she knew nothing about music, so she asked me to join her as our musical director. So together we produced the first 4 shows, and then she moved, and then it all fell on my shoulders. So we've had hundreds of kids over almost 20 years. So it's been a number of kids, and I have a list actually in my computer of over 40 kids that are in some professional aspect of theater, dance, or music, including opera and choral work and that kind of thing. So we have over 40 kids. Some still in New York, some in Los Angeles, some in Chicago, several on cruise ships, well, quite a few kids. Well, I do want to make sure that people understand that we're the only high school that can offer musical theater because the teacher allotments. So our shows are open to every high school student in a public high school in Putnam County, plus homeschool students. In Mary Poppins, for example, I have 7 kids from QI Roberts. One of my principals is from, one of my leads is Interlochen High School, and I have 1 homeschool student. So even though we have 42 kids in the cast, we have kids from several different schools. It's Putnam County. It's just that the program started as Palatka High School, but we open it up to everybody because they don't have that access.
I'm Andrew McClellan, and I play Michael Banks in Mary Poppins.
My name is Noah Peacock. I played George Banks in Mary Poppins.
I'm Carly Reed. I am playing Winifred Banks in Mary Poppins, and I am a senior at Palatka High School.
I'm Fasia Lee. I'm a junior at QI Roberts Junior Senior High School. I play Mrs. Corey and the Bird Woman, and I am an ensemble.
I'm Elizabeth Pignato, and I go to Palatka High School. I am the dance captain in Mary Poppins.
Hi, my name is Logan Cheatham. I'm in the 10th grade, and I play Mary Poppins.
I am Lucas Sarnsey. I'm in the 11th grade. In Mary Poppins, I am Bert.
Hi, I'm Lindy Eller-Penzick, and I am playing Miss Lark and also Miss Andrew, the big bad Miss Andrew in Mary Poppins.
And I'm Greg Penzick, and I'm going to be playing Admiral Boom, the next door neighbor.
Being in the musical theater department, it encourages being social. Being in musical theater encourages you to use your talents and stuff and share with other people, so that's cool. It's a good opportunity.
It really helps with my confidence, and it helps with just expressing myself. It's a really fun way to just relax and come have fun with your friends after school.
Not only have I created friends through being in this program, I've created a family, and we spend so much time together. You see us on stage together and you're like, wow, they work well together, but a lot of people don't know actually how close we all are. They're my best friends, and that has had a huge impact in my life.
Even now when people come up to me and say, well, when did you start performing, or how long have you been performing? And I'll say, well, because of the great teachers that I've had along the way, specifically Mr. Pignato, Mr. Hunt, that's why I'm the performer I am today, or they played a huge role, huge role.
Before musical theater, I was introvert a lot, and after going through the shows, you get really close to people, and they're more like a family, and that's the biggest thing, is that it really breaks you out of your shell, and you get to meet a lot of people that are just like you, and you just get really close, and that's awesome.
Working with Mr. Pignato is amazing. It's super fun, like nothing I've ever done before.
Well, Mr. Pignato is my grandfather, and working with him, I find it pretty funny because he acts different at practices than he does when we're just around the house. But I just think it's funny to see him in work mode and then see him just relaxed around everyday life.
I've been in a lot of productions, and being with Mr. Pignato is completely different than anything I've ever been in. He just has this knack for knowing how the characters are and how we as actors can show that character.
Mr. Pignato is a really good director to work with because he works so hard and he really likes excellence, and Mr. Pignato inspires you to do your best in your talents, and I like that.
Everyone in the show has put in an absolutely incredible amount of work, and when we pull it together, in my opinion, from the videos I've seen and from just watching everyone, it seems effortless. And sometimes it's amazing how high schoolers who have only a couple years of acting experience under their belts can just melt completely into their characters. Sometimes I'll be watching Logan, who plays Mary, and I just won't even see her anymore. I'll see Mary. And I just think it's really special to provide that for our community, and it's an experience that you only get when you come to see our show.
People don't know how much work goes into this and how much time is invested into this, and so I just want people to know how good of a program they have in their community.
I want the community to know that these productions that Mr. Pignato pools are really a lot like Broadway productions, the way that like sets are and dancing. The choreography for Mary Poppins we've pretty much gotten from the actual Broadway show of it.
Some of the numbers that these kids are doing that we're seeing in rehearsal, because we're both playing bit parts, but some of the numbers we're seeing in rehearsal are giving me shivers already.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fantastic.
I would like them to know that if you don't come and see it, it's a very big shame. It's going to be a wonderful show.
Some of the kids said this the other day. The kids, Carly Reed, Timmy Lake, Brandon French have been with me since it came back, and they were talking the other day about the growth in the kids, not only because of experience, but because of confidence, because of just simply getting some of the fundamental things down. So the growth in the kids and seeing the finished product, the kids working together as a team and coming together as the final product that they can be proud of, this makes me proud as well.